It was 2018. Nier Automata has been out for about or over a year. The name had a really nice ring to it, and the cover art looked interesting. Maybe it was close to Christmas? But the game went on sale on the PS4. I went ahead and bought it, not knowing that I was in for a big treat. I was caught by surprise. The game started as a top-down shooter, one of my favorite genres in video games. Perhaps there are more accurate comparisons, but it reminded me more of the Sega Mega Drive game called Aleste Musha. M2, please re-release it, and with physical copy please. Later on, it switched to hack and slash. I fought a big, badass boss, only to eventually be taken to the resistance camp with a sweet, sad melody playing in the background. That's just scratching the surface though. Nier Automata isn't just about boobs, guns, and swords. It goes down into the deeper, controversial topics of humanity, and as the topic of artificial intelligence and what we perceive as morally correct or incorrect around it becomes more prevalent. I finished the game. I was bummed when I found out that there were multiple endings. Each time, it expanded a bit more on the story or offered a different perspective. I did a couple of playthroughs until I was satisfied with the ending I got. I did not finish all endings though. I just watched the best ending on YouTube as I'm not really the completionist type. I was already invested in the lore, so inevitably I would find out about the first Nier game. I didn't really like the design of Papa Nier, so I wouldn't really play the first Nier game until the remaster of Nier Replicant came out. I really liked the changes they made from the PS3 version. The movement felt smooth, the graphics looked crisp, although you can still tell it was from an older generation. Music was great. One particular song occupied my mind for several months to come after playing the game. The story was okay, and it was good to see connections to Nier Automata, plot-wise. While I found Nier Replicant to be entertaining, and at times amusing, I didn't really feel emotionally moved by the plot as Nier Automata did. To me, it felt like it tackled the issues of conformity and deception, but nothing really drastic that challenged my moral beliefs. It's not that these issues don't exist in the game, they were just maybe a bit more subtle. Both Nier Replicant and Nier Automata were fun and satisfying games. But I'm not longing for more Nier games. There was a mobile game, Nier Reincarnation, released a few years ago. I tried it for a while, but didn't really like it. I feel like there's nothing more to discover within its lore. What I feel needs to be done though, is a remake of the Drakengard series. I have all 3 games, but I haven't played through any of them. I just can't bring myself to. I've seen mostly only documentaries about them, dragons, and a silent protagonist, how one of the endings led to the events of the first Nier game, and how Yokotaro was not really in charge of the second game. I feel like Drakengard 1 and 2 can be combined into a single game. The story, or how things are ordered and told, might need to be changed a bit. I could be wrong. Also, I'm not sure if making them individually will sell without hot chicks with white hair in it. A full rebranding of the games might even be necessary. I feel like Drakengard 3 can stand up on its own, but it needs the same makeover as Nier Replicant got. It seems to have an interesting story, so I'm sure they won't have to change much. But that's just me. How about you? Do you think there's a need for a new Nier game? Or should Yoko Taro and team try to remake the Drakengard series? Or maybe come up with something totally new? Thanks for watching this video, and see you on the next one.